Acts chapter 2 and verse 41. Then they that gladly received his word were baptized. The same day there were added unto them about 3,000 souls. Must I be baptized? This is installment number 6 in the little series I'm trying to do on Must I Be Baptized. Today I'm going to talk about baptism being the door of the church. Did you hear what it said in Acts chapter 2 and verse number 41? It says they received the word, then they were baptized and added to the church. My position is that baptism does add a person to the church, that we're added through the act of being baptized. A person who's been already baptized, maybe is moved for work or whatever, they move to another area, they don't need to be baptized again. We do as Baptists, what we do, have a covenant. Most of our independent Baptist churches use a covenant, and in that covenant, one of the things that it says is we as believers, when we unite together as members of the church, we covenant that we will, if God moves us to another place, that we will seek out a church of like faith and practice. Not that we'll just go to a church. It's amazing how many people actually break the church covenant in so many different ways. It means nothing to them. They join a church, but their membership means nothing to them. Their participation means nothing to them. They're quick to be divisive. They're quick to cause problems in the church, and they're quick to just leave if they, for whatever reason they choose. And it might be, sometimes when you're a member of a church and something's going on that you don't like, it might be that God's trying to teach you something through that area. And it's not just a sign that you should cause trouble, strife, and not a sign that you should maybe leave. I do think that there are times when if you're not of like faith and practice, you ought to go to a church of like faith and practice, so you're not, so that neither the church nor you are miserable. But sometimes all that is just God trying to teach us something we're not wanting to learn, because we are not a submissive people by nature. And so also read in the book of 1 Corinthians in chapter number 12, where it talks about being baptized into the body, members of a body baptized by one Spirit into the body. And I would always suggest that the term body in the scriptures is talking about the church, and a term church in the scriptures is always talking about a local church, not a universal body of believers, but it's talking about a local church. The Spirit of God, the Holy Spirit of God, leads a person to be baptized by immersion in water under the authority of a local church after salvation, and that baptism puts them into that local body of believers.